Hey guys, what's going on? Paul here. Welcome back to another Cardano video. And today I'm sitting down with some of the team from Eikonikos. Hope we got the name right. I've seen different pronunciations to find out all about what they're doing with their metaverse. So guys, you're very welcome. Thanks for taking the time to come on.
Thank you so much, Paul. It's a pleasure to be here, and this is like the second meeting that we're having. Thank you for being so patient with us. My name's Adarsh. I'm the community development director, and with me is Akshay. He's our creative producer at Eikonikos. He's been taking care and overseeing most of the development, and yeah, it's a pleasure. Akshay.
Yes. Thanks, Adarsh. Thanks, Paul, for your time, and thank you for having us over here. As thanks to Adarsh for a short introduction. I'm working over here as a creative producer. So currently, we are creating a base level of our Iconicos, where we are soon planning to release our metaverse beta launch. So that is where we are currently in terms of development. And to you, Paul, let's get this started.
Okay, so we'll get into, you sent me over the files so we can actually do a walkthrough of the metaverse, which is great. But on a high level, what is Eikonikos? We hear the word metaverse thrown around a lot, but what will people actually be able to do in it, or what is the project?
All right, so I'll give you a small gist about Eikonikos. Eikonikos is so the vision for the whole project is to hit the right spot where we find a balance between reality and a metaverse. We want to link the two, and we don't want people to only spend time playing a game and being like having to leave the game and order things online. We want it to be seamless. So eventually, we hope that people can live and work and have a living and order food at the same time. So you want something from Amazon, you want to chill with your friends on Netflix, you want to see someone on a date, do it in the metaverse, right? You want let's say Tinder, but we're trying to bring our own version of dating to the metaverse as well. So when we started 7-8 months ago, we planned to raise enough money to start out this dream, and that's why we started with the Genesis passports. And in doing so, we raised a decent amount of money with the initial sale, with a pre-seed funding, and as of today, we have a shopping mall in the making. We have an amphitheater. We have an open area which we're about to showcase in today's video with you, and we also have a sleeping pod, which is something that only Genesis passport holders get. And yeah, in a nutshell, that's what we're about.
Okay, I think some dating will have to be done in the real world, though. Not everything can be done in the metaverse.
Yeah.
But just on that then, so lots of other metaverses, you buy land and you can build your own buildings and stuff. Are ye going that way as well, that we buy land and I can build whatever I want? Or is yours sounds a bit different from what you said there?
I'll let Akshay handle this question.
Yes, actually, we are going with that direction. So currently, we are at that phase, we are introducing our community or the future community with the world color scheme aesthetics of our world. And soon, by taking one step at a time, we have plans in the works where we'll be selling out lands to our community where they can build games for other community. They can build their respective place, beautify their respective terrain out of it. So currently we are planning to have a good color scheme introduced to the good world aesthetics introduced to our community members, and taking one step at a time, we are looking forward for that as well.
Okay, I have my screen here. I think you guys should be able to see the screen there now, which is the start of the metaverse anyway. Actually, there is a step before this. So there is an app that I done this before the video because I done it on my phone, where I was able to go in and link up my account that holds a Genesis passport and then create my avatar. And I might be able to put some of that into the video later on as well. But that step one is creating your account through that, and that gives you access then to the metaverse. Just on that, will we be able to do anything else through that app outside of creating the avatar. I know I can make updates to the avatar and that, but will anything else from inside the metaverse be linked to the app later on?
Yes, so there's a lot of there's a big plan for the Sokinoki app. In fact, the dream and the vision that we have internally for the app is to make it the social media or the social network for metaverses in the future, starting with our metaverse. So we want people eventually to start sharing about their experiences and have a profile, like how you see a social network, for example, like Facebook or like Instagram or like Twitter, a fusion of those, and that would be what Sokinoki turns out to be in the end. And we are also implementing solutions like P2P calling, video calling in the future, but for now it's mainly uh, creating your avatar, talking to someone, let's say like a friend, like messaging, a few things like that, which I can run you through if I can show you our roadmap, which is on our Sokinoki website.
Okay, we'll go on to the roadmap then after. We'll take a walk through and then we'll get on to kind of what's coming down the line as well. And I love being able to show some of the app there while you're talking. So this is the start point. No point going into settings. People want to see the actual what's going on in the metaverse, what they can do. So we'll take a look around. So I'll let you guys talk us through all of this. So this is the sleep pod, isn't it?
Yes, that is the sleeping pod. And this is a space which is dedicated to all Genesis passport holders.
So first of all, this has Adarsh mentioned over here. This is only for our Genesis passport holders, where they will be able to customize their respective screens. Say, for example, over here, Paul, you can give it a try with, like, customizing the pod by clicking on wall and changing the colors.
Okay.
You can tweak the lights as well with the light strip.
Okay. Nice and bright.
So, yeah. So each so each users will have their own customization screen. They can share it on social medias, and soon we'll be giving them a chance to release it on Sokinoki application as well.
This is the avatar that was created for me as well. So I had to take 3 pictures and it created the avatar, and everyone will be able to do this, will they?
Yes, for sure. Like people, just like first step is to get a respective passport from Eikonikos, and from there they will be able to use their passport or maybe eternal wallets, and then from there they should be able to create the username and password, which will be used over here to log in into our metaverse. So of course, username and passwords
Okay.
are important from there, and over there you can you'll be able to scan your face, and then giving it some time to make your face, render your face towards the avatar. You'll be able to modify the avatar by wearing the respective hoodies. You can change your hairstyles. You can wear goggles and everything. So that is what we
Okay.
are planning to achieve currently.
And is it only for passport holders that can play or join the metaverse, or will people be able to join for free without holding any of the NFTs?
So in the future, we are going to be having a lot of public users in the metaverse, as we, want shopping and everything to be seamless. So we will be coming up with something called an access pass. The release date is not announced yet, but we will be giving the passport holders the opportunity to collect them and to list them for their own price, like whatever they decide. So we're leaving that to
Okay.
the community. Yeah.
Okay, so fast travel then is where I can jump from area to area. So any preference on whether this is the open world here, is it?
Yes.
Great. Okay.
So I'll just give you some small introduction with the 3 levels over here. One is the open world, which we call as Grand Frontier. So here we are just giving a small glimpse of how our open world, how our color scheme aesthetics of the game would be.
So this is one massive open world. Is this where people will be able to get land, or would there be just open areas like this within the game?
There will be
Within the
similar
metaverse?
open areas, differentiating in the terrains and the mountains available to them, with the lake and everything available to them. Soon we'll be releasing a map where people can have a top-down view to look at the
Okay.
what terrains and everything it is. So for now, what we are doing is like we are just showing you a small section of our world to our community, introducing them to our as color world aesthetics, color scheme, how our Iconicos planet is. So over here, it's a general
Okay.
area. Anyone can pop in. They can start talking, and like if you press X, you will have a emote wheel, and then you can use
Okay.
your scroller to wave, call, clap.
Okay, nice. And what have you built it? The quality looks very good. The graphics
Mhm.
of the world. It's built in Unreal Engine, is it?
Yes, Unreal Engine 5. We are using Unreal Engine 5, and thanks to our creative art directors and technical directors, we were able to achieve such quality with a
Yeah,
short period of time.
it looks good. If we check out the amphitheater then as well, is it? If we go into
Sure.
fast travel,
Yeah.
do you want to explain what this area is then for
Yes.
that I'm looking
Yes.
in?
Yes. So this is our auditorium, or you can also we call it the Icodium, and we want it to be used for a showcasing of events, concerts, art galleries, and in the future we want users to be able to book concerts over here. So let's say, someone would like to do a showcase. Maybe let's hope in the future, maybe Hans Zimmer comes and brings his orchestra, and we get a whole experience, a visual experience as well. And that's what we hope this space to be. So we can have corporate events, public events, art galleries. This whole space will be customizable. The lighting can be changed, even the stage. And to showcase the
Okay.
capability of this particular auditorium, we're having a special event called the Mandala event. So the Mandala Festival is something that's going to be happening a little after the release of our metaverse. It's an event that showcases the legacy of Indra and legend Sokinoki aliens. So Sokinoki aliens are uh, the native species of Iconicos, the planet, and it's a little about their culture. It's a family festival on the Iconicos planet. So
Okay. Nice. So
yeah,
we could have a future Cardano summit within the metaverse as well.
yes,
Maybe by
absolutely,
the
absolutely.
time the one comes next year, you could have a big drop down screen there to show the different talks that are going on.
Yes, we could. In fact, during the Cardano summit, so we had a community-led Cardano summit event in Dubai, and we showcased our beta. We showcased this metaverse exactly, and I mean, we didn't have these many changes to the avatar at that time, but what we showcased, we got the same feedback. Like, why didn't you guys approach the Cardano Summit? Why couldn't you do it live streaming or something like that? So it's definitely something we are considering for 2023. We'll definitely try to stream it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you were talking there about the what's coming up, the event that's going to be next. So onto the timeline, then you can see actually I just changed when I picked up my phone there. I was changing the
Nice.
avatar,
Yes.
changing the close it. So for anyone watching, that's how you'll be able to do it is all through the app, and I will show that anyway afterwards. So in terms of timelines, where's the project at now, or when will others be able to get involved inside the metaverse, get in and walk around like we just done there, or build something in it themselves?
So currently, what we are targeting right now is, as you've seen, like we are giving a small glimpse of metaverse. But looking towards the future, taking one step at a time, we would like our users to build their own world out of our Iconicos. We want other community members to join in as well. We want our players to explore the possibilities of what all they can create by the tool sets we provide to them, going from studio to any other things. So that is what we are planning. And at the same time, something what you have seen right now in the demo version is there is a Exia Mall. We call it Exia Mall, which is a shopping mall in Metaverse, which is coming soon. But somewhere over there, we want people like you know good brands to come over there, open a shop, have a good e-commerce business. And we are, of course, we are targeting a lot of things, but we are going one step at a time, where we are focusing one thing, we finish up, we create a base out of it, and we provide it to the community.
Okay, so would it be kind of weeks or months or something like that before people can go in and actually walk around, or do you have a rough timeline on that?
Yes, would you like to answer, Adarsh? Or
Yes, so in fact, this month is pretty huge for us. Um, we're planning on gradually releasing it to our community within this month itself. So by the I think between 20th and the 28th of this month, between these days, we'll be gradually giving, regular community members access to it, and they'll be able to go in, test it out. And one more thing that we have inside is a proximity chat. So if you're close to a person, let's say within 10 to 15 feet, you can talk to each other on voice chat. But let's say someone's standing on another corner of the open area, the grand frontier, you can't hear what they're talking about. We're trying to keep it real, like where if you have one group, only the group hears themselves. So
Okay.
we we'd like it we'd like it to feel more open and natural, where let's say you don't always have to keep pressing your mic button. It'll be like a meeting. So you just take a walk across, the mountains and have a chat with someone. Maybe he's far away, meet someone who you have only seen in Discord the whole time, but you have good conversations with him. So that's what we hope to do. Yeah.
Yeah, and the avatars give a fairly good representation of what I've only had a quick look at mine, but it does look fairly close. So if it's someone that you've only chatted to through text before, be interesting. You get a bit of a view of what they potentially look like in real life.
Yeah, yeah. And for those who are really, worried about privacy and showing their actual faces, we're going to be giving a mask that will just cover most of their face. So at a glance, you won't be able to understand who it is.
Okay, and actually, this was just on that. The images that are taken then for people who want to keep their identity, kind of, there's lots of people across social media that do. What happens to the images when they're uploaded? Are they just stored on your server, or where do they go?
So once the avatar is created, those images are deleted. We don't retain those images.
Okay,
And
that's
let's
good.
say,
Good to.
yeah. And let's say now you really like your avatar. We are already working on the process of minting your own avatar and getting access to the file. So let's say you're a big fan of it, you want it, and you want to make
Profile
it unique.
pictures.
Yeah, profile pictures. Yeah, you can just take a screenshot, but if you want to actually say, listen, this is mine and I own it and it's unique, you can even mint it as an NFT. So that's a feature we're bringing out soon, which we're working on currently.
Okay, nice one. And as well, lots of other metaverses or online games, they bring out their own token. Is there any plans for that with your own project?
Yes, yes. In fact, from what I've heard, they don't bring me too close into the tokenomics talks because they worried I'll spill the beans.
You
So
can spill
from
it
what
here,
I
it's
know,
fine. Yeah.
so what I know so far is we have a governance token and we have a game coin, and
Okay.
yeah, the total supply, things like that, is can't be disclosed as of now. But yes, we're going to have our own token soon, and yeah, we have big plans with a token and an access pass as well.
Okay, and will there be play to earn features within the metaverse, or are the play parts down to individuals to build the games, or where would it come in?
So we have play to earn aspect. We have even date to earn. That's why I mentioned, the Tinder. So every activity we wanted to give them, something in return because you're spending time, and we want to give them some kind of a reward for spending their time in the metaverse as well. Um, so if you are as you are a passport holder, we've dropped our hoodies, our yachts, and the Pegasus. So Akshay and the development team have been working on a game as well for the yachts and for the Pegasus holders. uh, uh, we have already a few documents that Akshay and his team have set up, regarding the yacht game. So in the future, we imagine an economy that gets created inside the metaverse because of the capabilities and things you can offer each other just by using your yacht. I don't want to spoil
Okay.
any, give any spoilers by saying anything more. I think anything more I say will be a few spoilers, but I think Akshay would be be allowed to say more on this.
Okay.
Thanks, Adarsh. So it's basically, as Adarsh mentioned over here, what we are targeting is like to have this drops dedicated for respective entertainment activity in the Eikonikos itself. So like what we try to do is bring back the community, bring together the community. We are in a way designing such games which will have good collaborative efforts and something of a more of a co-op thing, but can be played as an individually. But this is what we are focusing on. So we have plans, we are brainstorming. We have been brainstorming a lot. We have documented few ideas, as Adarsh mentioned, and this is where, but I would like to say that we are at a pre-production stage of this respective games. So once we are done with all the brainstorming and we have a small vertical slice out of these games, one game at a time, we plan to do production, and that is where Adarsh will be helping us to give a small teasers to our community, where they would
Okay.
be teased with what all entertainment activities they would be playing with. And at the same time, we also are trying to provide tool sets in studio, which will be focused for community to make the level out of that respective games as well.
Okay, yeah. If you can bring the community into it and get them involved in the building, it definitely builds a solid community. And the whole building economies within a metaverse is something I'm looking forward to seeing how projects go about this over not just the short term, but the long term. How you can build economies that are there for the long term, because we see some projects they've built economies before, but they generally fail after in a very short period of time. So there's a lot of work in that, trying to build something that is sustainable and give people value for they earn the tokens, but what can they actually do with the tokens rather than just selling them off? And that's outside of where we're going today. But maybe I'd like to bring a few projects together at some point to see how they're approaching that topic. So maybe if we do, I could get some of you guys on as well to talk about that and your learnings from trying to go about that as well.
Sure,
But
sure.
on what we've went through today, is there anything else that we've kind of missed on? We've given people an insight into it, hopefully given them an overview of what the project is and what's coming. But is there anything else we have missed out on?
Avra collection, I feel.
Yeah, there is one second. If I can mute your mic, Akshay. Yes. So we have the Avra collection. It's a collection that focuses on the 7 chakras that are found within humans, according to yoga and inner healing, mental well-being. So we have collaborated with a fashion designer from the Middle East. Her name is Aisha Ramadan, and the reason we collaborated with her is because our whole plan of Eikonikos and how Sokinokis thrive on the planet is because they coexist with humans, because they absorb energies from human auras, from the human chakras, and that is what helps them thrive in exchange for their knowledge and their advanced technology and way of living. So this is why humans are now allowed into Iconicos, and to showcase this and to help our community always remember and keep this fact in mind is why we've decided the first collaboration should help them never forget about chakras and the power within human beings. um, it's also something that tells you to believe in yourself. We have a few sketches which Aisha showed us, like from when she thought about the idea, she came up with a few ideas according to the 7 chakras. and with the help of our team, we brought it to life. And yeah, I'd love to show you a few sketches, but yeah, that's the main drop that we have that's coming, um, probably the beginning of next month. But I don't want to give any specific dates, or maybe the end of this month. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we'll be announcing it soon.
And do you want to show the sketches there now, or if
Yes,
you have them?
yes, actually, I have it open. Just give me a second. It has a mix of benefits. We give real life sessions where you can get like feedback, and you can get direction on mental health, mental well-being from Aisha herself. So Aisha is a mental well-being coach. She's a healer of minds. Basically, she does a lot of helping with people, if whether it comes to wealth and well-being, or internal conflicts within yourself or within your family. She's a really good coach, and she guides you with yoga as well, sound healing yoga. Me and one of our teammates earlier had attended a session of Aisha, and she's really good, she's really effective. It was a session of around 30 people in Dubai, and it it really made me think and reflect upon a lot of things. And she has a way of getting personal, like you normally wouldn't share that with someone you just met, but she gets you into that comfort space, and it's really effective. So we're giving a few discounts on personal sessions, discounts on group sessions, which will be done inside the metaverse. um, Apart from this, you will also be getting a full ownership of the NFT. You can show it off wherever you'd like. A lot more. And there's also a DAO. And the main highlight of the Avra collection is a land plot. You get a land plot, uh, which is a different area inside Iconicos called the Avra community. So yeah,
Okay.
I think
Nice.
I was a bit all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, you left a big drop about it. You actually get land with it as well till the very end.
Yeah.
So, do
Yeah.
you have the sketches there? Do you want to bring them up?
Yes. So these are some of the sketches that she had initially made, and this is for one particular chakra. Um, I don't want to name any particular chakra right now, because there are a few spoilers. Some chakras and the rarities and the benefits that they get inside the metaverse are a bit different. So I'll leave that for the drop. So yeah, this is a few of the designs that she initially, when we started brainstorming and planning the designs for the entire collection. It's 3248 pieces, 3248 NFTs, corresponding the total number of passports. And yeah, this is what it was in the beginning. And I'll just share my
Okay.
screen again. 1 second.
So you said there will be the same amount of them as passports that are out there, but some of your other drops were dropped to passport holders. This will be separate. This will be one where people come in and they buy these NFTs, is it?
Yes, absolutely. The mint price has not
Okay.
been revealed yet. And that, yeah, so it'll all be revealed really soon. But for the amount of perks and utility it provides, yeah, I'll leave it to the community to decide. But yeah, because every NFT is like a video, I had to just line them up.
This is what they will look like then, is it?
Yes, this is what they will look like. This one, it represents all 7 chakras. This as well. We have a variety of designs. I've lined up many different designs for you, actually. Go to the next one. So yeah, oops, yeah. So this is an extremely rare design. This is themed out of a butterfly. This one represents the cosmos. So we have different themes, different energy sources around the universe that, according to yoga, it gives you energy. You can draw energy from the cosmos, from the sun, from living things around you, according to the frequencies that they vibrate in. It's actually really interesting when we started trying to understand each chakra. So I'm not sure if all the listeners would like to hear a lot about yoga, but yeah, it's really interesting once we started diving deep. And uh, this is also themed around the sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so this is themed around the crown chakra, and that is one of the highest chakras that a person can attain or unlock. Um, it's really interesting when you go deeper into the logic and what each chakra does. We'll be also, giving them benefits inside the metaverse based on each chakra. So in terms of the root chakra is will give you a few perks. For example, it will give you additional movement speed when you're running, a little jumping bonus, a few things like that, which will help you when you're gaming inside the metaverse.
Yeah, sounds good. So I suppose for people who want to stay up to date on that, is Twitter or Discord, or where is the best place for this and in general for updates on the project?
So for this, I would say that the best place to stay updated is Discord, where you can like hear directly from us. But we also maintain it on Twitter, so you get the quickest updates on Twitter and Discord, I would say. So according to anyone's convenience, just follow us on Twitter or head on to our Discord. The best thing about Discord is, our founders, they drop in quite often now, and they'll be right there, and they'll be giving you small sneak peeks. Me myself with Akshay, we go around the metaverse sometimes and just take small teasers from here and there, especially if you're developing a new feature. And the other day we were testing the proximity chat with like 3 to 4 people, and it was pretty smooth. So
Okay,
it
sounds
looks
good.
good.
Yeah, I'll put them links down below. And just on the app as well, can people actually go in and get registered with the app now and
Yes.
create their avatar? I know they won't be able to access the metaverse, but can they go in and get started there if they hold a Genesis passport?
Yes, so now it's officially open to the public. Whether you have iOS or or an Android phone, you can just go to the Play Store, the App Store, just download it. To make life easier, you can go to our website, and it's on the banner right now. You just need to click it. It'll take you to Sokinoki website. You can read all about our app. You can also see our roadmap there. We have most of our plans listed down for it.
Okay, yeah. What I'll do is I will put a link to the website down below as well, so people can go in there and check out roadmap,
Yeah.
check out the link to the app as well. So I think that's all my questions for now. We will do a follow up at some point to see where things are at, how things are developing. But anything else from you guys before we close it out?
Akshay, would you like to?
I feel, to be honest, nothing from my side, but I would like to appreciate the support of our current community, which is giving it to us. There have been some tough times during our development. We have been focusing a lot on to create a base, as I mentioned in this call previously. But what we look towards is the community, which has been supporting us over the time period, encouraging us, like, keep doing. They are patiently waiting for a good quality metaverse, which we are planning to release it soon. But for now, as Adarsh mentioned, we have Sokinoki application live. People can create their avatars, modify their avatars, play, share it on social medias. It's free to go for now. So in a way, like you are in a way prepared to enter into Eikonikos.
Thanks very much for your time. I do appreciate it. I'll put all the links down below. Hopefully it has given people a good insight into what you're doing. And we'll check in again in another while and see how things are going then. So best of luck with the project.
Thank you. Thanks,
All right,
Paul. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
No problem.